You over there?
No.
Go.
Hey guys, we are back.
Yes. All right. We need y'all to let us know this time. We have things wired in. So
Yeah.
at this point, if it slows down
This
or
is
starts to
schedule.
buffer, would you schedule?
Coming. So October 11.
At 12:36. It says we've got one like. Hold on. They're live right now. Yeah, it's showing that we're live. Right?
Okay.
And it looks fantastic. Woo wee!
Hello guys, we're back.
Thank
We're
you.
back.
So we just need you guys to start rolling back in,
Oh my
and
god, the
everything's gonna look great.
struggle, the struggle. Oh my god, the struggle.
It's okay. I'm so proud of myself because, like, you have no idea. Doing the live stream is something that I'm really excited about doing because I want to talk to you guys. We do so many videos, and like in the comments, it's so hard sometimes to kind of like talk to you guys because there's just so many comments on certain
Yeah.
videos. And so I feel like this kind of platform is going to allow us to really get to know you guys,
Guys, we're back.
allow y'all to really get to know us, and really allow our platform to really flourish and grow a community. Because in the end, we want to do more things that are actionable, and we really want to actually impact y'all's lives as well. But we want to build this up so that we can get to a point where we're really giving you guys real value.
Yeah.
So thank you all for hanging in there. The stream should look good now.
Okay, first of all, guys, can you hear us? And can you see us properly?
Yes.
Yeah, let us know.
Let's see.
Hi, I'm from Arizona. Hi.
What's that? Oh, you need to go and pop the balloon then, because that's right there in Arizona.
Someone said, "Hi." By the way, guys, if I look at my phone, I'm reading your comments because I'm too blind to see what's on the screen.
Please tell her to get some glasses because she needs them.
I have glasses when I drive. How you doing, Vera? I'm good. I'm good. Coucou ma belle.
What's
Coucou
up
ma
from
chérie.
Jamaica, Nigeria?
Hello from Nigeria. Love from Jamaica. What's up? You guys are so funny. Oh, thank you. I love YouTube Live. That's the best way to interact with you. Yeah.
Yes.
It's the best way to interact with our followers, subscribers, like anybody that supports us. So I'm really excited about this, and I'm excited that you guys finally have the quality you deserve. Because our last live stream was so blurry. I was so mad. I was so mad.
So before we dive in all the questions, go ahead and start writing some comments in the chat and ask us a couple just quick questions that we can kind of answer for you guys. And let's get the ball rolling.
All right, guys. So welcome to the Are You Mad live streams where we tell you whether you or your partner is mad based on your situation.
Please don't let that person be you.
All right. So the first one, as you guys can see by the title, is someone that got left by her partner. So I'm gonna read it, okay?
Okay.
Hope you guys can hear me. But I'm looking at my iPad because I'm reading from there. Hey guys, I'm a big fan. By the way, I'm a mom of 2. My kid's father and I were together for almost 8 years. Are you following?
I'm listening.
He left in 2022 to be with other women. For some reason, it didn't work out, so he came back in 2023. So she's been with him for 2 years. Now they have 2 kids, and she's been with him for 8 years.
Yeah.
In 2022, he left her to be with other women, but it didn't work out, so he came back to her in 2023.
Sounds like he took a sabbatical.
And then he left again in 2024.
Wow.
When I met him, I didn't know he had a porn addiction or talking with others. Didn't figure that out until I was already pregnant with our first child for the years we were together. I tried to help him overcome this for our family. We tried counseling together, and he went to a group for his addiction, which he started and slowly stopped attending years fast forward. Stop attending.
Yeah.
No, come on.
Yeah. So fast forward.
I thought it was getting better, but he just hid it better. He would start new jobs, and if he's seen someone, wow, I'm sorry with the spelling mistake, but if he's seen someone was interested in him, he would
Jeopardize it.
he would jeopardize his family for the person. Time and time again, he's let me down, and I stuck by his side always. Now he shows no remorse for his actions. Any advice when to give up on someone? We now live separately. we co-parent, and he's already moved on. But she wants advice how to give up on him, but he's already moved on, and they co-parent.
Well, they say the best way to get over somebody is to get under someone
Be for real.
else.
This is it's not that simple. This is more nuanced and complex.
Okay, for reals. Like, I'll let you really lead the charge from an emotional standpoint, because there's no way I can really talk about a woman's heart. Like, I'll let you take that.
But we're different.
I will give my outside perspective,
Okay, as a
but
man,
I'll let you kind of tell them how you would feel as a woman.
Honestly, I would feel destroyed and hurt and angry. Like he left you with your 2 kids to go and get with other women, and because it didn't work out, he came back to you, and you've always stuck by his side.
That's a loyal woman.
Like that's loyal, but it's like, I don't think you should be loyal.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like loyalty shouldn't. I don't think a woman should be a man's right. Should be a ride or die for any man, because there's different types of loyalty. There's loyalty where.
You saying you're not ride or die for me?
Keep quiet. No, that's what I'm saying. There are different types of loyalty.
Okay.
There's loyalty where.
Loyalty.
Who's saying that? Is that Rihanna?
No.
Stop distracting me. There's loyalty where you're always going to have your partner's back. If someone's talking crap about them, you're going to stand up for them.
No matter what they even said, you're going to have their back.
Yeah, like you're not going to sit in a room of people. You're not going to sit in a room full of people talking crap about your partner. That's loyalty. You're not going to do anything to make your partner look stupid. But loyalty, the other sense of loyalty, where you have to take all this abuse and cheating from somebody. No. We're not doing that. Mm-mm. In 2025, 2024, we're not doing that. I would be hurt if I was her. And I don't know why she thinks that because she has kids, she has to be loyal to him. He's not loyal to you. And obviously, it's hard for her to move on. But think about this. You're not with somebody. He's for everybody. That's not your partner. He's for the streets.
Yeah.
So what do you get from him being with you, knowing that he's not with you physically or even mentally? He's not with you.
Yeah.
And it seems like it's so easy for him to walk in and out of your life. Yep. You guys are co-parenting. He's moved on. Yet you want advice on how to give up on him. Girl, he gave up on himself. He gave up on himself. He's not good for you.
Yeah. The way I kind of feel about this is a way a person treats another person is a true indication of how they feel about that person, right? Mm. If you accept a man after he left you to go cheating, he has no respect for you anymore. You know what I mean? And so he started the problem by being disrespectful to you. You have to end this problem or end this cycle, because he's not going to care about you. He's not going to worry about like, okay, am I treating her with any kind of respect at all? It's clearly documented that respect doesn't exist.
Yeah.
To make it even like more problematic, you have 2 children from him. And so in some situations, I just say ghost him. Don't even ever call him again. Don't even talk to him again. But in this situation, this man kind of has to be in your life for the rest of your life, but not as a partner, not as a friend, none of that stuff. As the father of your children, if you are here in America, get that child support. Don't even have a conversation about, oh no, does he have enough money? Is he a good? I don't want to make him struggle. Yada yada. Stop worrying about how he feels. At this point, you need to stop caring about his feelings at all. He has yet to show you that he cares about your feelings. And this is a human level. This isn't now about men and women, mothers and fathers. It's a human. You deserve that respect as a human. If you love somebody and you give them your time, then you deserve that same respect back. And if they don't feel that way, then they deserve, or they have to give you that conversation to let you know that, so y'all can mutually part and build your own lives healthy. But he didn't give you that opportunity. And so you now have to take that power back, and you have to create those guidelines. If you get that child support, oh man, he's going to hurt. He may not talk about it. He may say mean things to you, but he's going to hurt, because that money, no man wants to lose their money. You know what I mean? And it doesn't sound like he really cares too much about the children, because if he did, he would show them a good example.
He would show them, he would give respect to the mother of his kids. Yeah, and he's not giving you that respect.
Like, I understand not every relationship works. Some people, they just fall out of love. That's perfectly normal. But how you treat each other around your children, that's important. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so I think that's what you need to think about. Think about what this means for your kids, and what this means for their relationship with their father, and what that means for their relationship with you. You know, you want them to look at you as a woman who's strong, who understands her value, especially if you're raising a girl. If you're raising two boys, you want them to know that's not how you treat a woman.
Yeah.
So these are the things you got to think about moving forward, and make your priority about them in your heart. Don't make him a priority at all.
Yeah. So she said, any advice on when to give up on someone?
Girl, you should have gave up on him a long time ago.
The question is, what are you holding on to? There's nothing good about him.
Well, they do have children together. So that is always going to hold the place in your heart. When you have a child with somebody, whether they did you dirty or not, there was a point where you cared about that person. So you cared enough to have life created inside you. So she's always going to love him. And I don't want her to like not love him, because they did create something beautiful. Mm-hmm. But he failed her.
I guess I'm codeless. I'm heartless.
I mean,
if somebody does me dirty, I'm not going to disrespect them. But I feel like once you step out of the marriage or the relationship, mm-hmm. Where's the love? Where's the love?
Yeah.
Where's the love?
Where is the love? Where is the love?
There are some things that are just...
You're not going to dance with me?
There are some things that are just a no for me, right?
Yeah.
And for you too, right?
Yeah.
What's like a deal breaker? What's something that I would do that you'd be like, okay, there's no going back?
I mean, honestly, I told her the one thing that I have a problem with is cheating. There's nothing you can say or do after you've cheated to justify any of your actions. I don't believe. If you have cheated, there's a point where you've thought about your partner. There has to be at least a second. And if there wasn't a second, do you really care about your partner? You see what I'm saying? Like, there's just no way to justify, oh, you know, we just had a couple drinks and we got comfortable. Why'd you get comfortable with this person? Why'd you put yourself in an opportunity to have those drinks and get comfortable with that person? Or getting comfortable is just revealing how you truly feel about that person.
And why cheat?
I'm just saying, there's just no justification behind it.
Bro, that's crazy.
And for me, that is a 100% draw. It ends, it's done, it's over. I'm still gonna hurt, I'm still gonna love and feel the feelings I have. But nah, girl, if you cheated on me, it's done, it's a wrap.
Don't worry, I'll never cheat on you. I love you.
That's right. We need to meet this Tato and Vera forever, okay?
Yeah.
Not Tato and Enzo. Because I ain't giving up my son.
You gonna keep my child?
I'm gonna keep my son. All right, I'm gonna keep mine.
Nothing's gonna happen like that.
Yeah,
okay?
No, we're not gonna do nothing crazy to each other.
All right, yeah, we're not.
Like you trying to start fights.
Guys, if we do anybody does anything crazy, you guys are gonna be the first to know.
Oh my goodness. Yo, the way people break up online is ridiculous. I hope me and Vera find a way to go through all of our problems with resolve, strength, love, and poise. And we never get to that point where we feel like we have to air our dirty laundry online.
But you know what's crazy? If somebody was to expose us, they would find nothing.
Yeah, there's really nothing to find.
Of our relationship. Like, I'm not even serious. Like, I think the biggest, like I said before, the biggest fight we've had is about cat poop.
Yeah.
By the way, we have a cat.
And it's crazy because we had this fight about cat poop, and then conveniently we were able to make an ad with Whiskey because they sent us like a free giant litter box that actually has made life so much easier and better for us. There's still a little bit of a smell sometimes because he can just go and
people said they didn't know we had a cat, and then somebody said, well, if they're getting paid, they're gonna. Somebody acted like he's not our cat, that we just did it for the ad. We have a cat, we just don't put him on camera. So he's an old cat.
The truth is our cat Caden had a brother, and a few years ago, these guys got really, really old, and his brother passed away.
Yeah,
Caden is at that point now where he's really old, and he's looking a little spry right now because he's got so much cat medicine inside of him. But for the most part, he's an old cat, and if you were to look at him, you would think that we didn't take care of him because of how old he looks.
He's just really old, guys.
He's just old, and
he's lived above his years.
Yeah, and I just didn't feel like making him uncomfortable with all these lights and forcing him to do videos and stuff. So when that opportunity came along, I was like, okay, this opportunity to make his life more comfortable.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let's go ahead and do this. And again, for those that may wonder about our journey and the kind of content that we make with ads and whatnot, we're not going to accept anything that we don't believe in.
Yeah.
So we want y'all to know that, like, if we did an ad, it's because we believe in that ad. We believe in those products. We use those products.
The litter box is amazing.
It's like I threw away his litter box right away.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's kind of pricey, but it serves clean. It's really amazing.
Yeah. And
the reason why he has not been in our videos is that he's an old cat. Somebody thought that he's not our cat. We just took him from the streets to make a video.
I got him in 2011 when I went to college. Yeah. And I've had both of those guys most of my adulthood. So Chuck, I love my cats. They're just old, and unfortunately Jensen's not with us. Caden's here. But let's kind of keep this
let's read the comments. There's so many.
Oh my goodness. All right, baby, go ahead, get this started.
Looking beautiful, Vera. Hope your family is blessed. Yes, we are very blessed and we're very grateful. Someone say 1 million subs coming in, please.
Yay!
I hope so. I hope so.
Thank you so much for everybody that's currently with us.
You're the sexiest couple with
Hey,
Enzo.
y'all think I'm sexy? Y'all think my wife is sexy? Y'all better stop looking at my wife like that. All right? Only I can be looking at her talking about how she's sexy. That's my girl. Get out of here. Are you mad?
Keep quiet.
Speaking of which, we never said that guy is mad. Okay?
Yeah.
And lady, if you don't try at least to make some steps to try to fix things for at least for yourself and your family, then I gotta let you know you mad. But right now, you good. All right? We got all the faith that everything's gonna work out for you.
Yeah. Your Abino Fokobina videos are so funny. Thank you.
Y'all liked it when I had the heels on?
Vera, the lip gloss is popping. Speaking of lip gloss, this is actually lip gloss that Tato got me.
Mm-hmm.
And since then, I've been obsessed. It's the
Fenty.
Fenty Heat Bomb. No, it's the Fenty Lip Gloss Heat Bomb.
Yeah.
Cherry by Rihanna. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Tato, when are you going to give Vera baby number 2?
Guys, didn't I say this last stream?
Don't say anything.
We had plans to make this happen, even though she wants those plans sped up. We got plans.
No, the reason why I say don't say anything is that this man is just talking. I'm still waiting.
Right, because you have to wait. We said that it's not going to happen this year.
That's not true.
Yes, we did.
That's not true.
No. You want to push it a little early.
That's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, next one.
She give me the calendars and everything. Let me know when it perfectly lines up.
Women are always expected to stay close to men, but men aren't expected to do such.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Like, I feel like I do everything I can for my family, but I also feel like I need to have my space. And I think that's just mental health and being respectful of yourself.
But she's saying that it's mostly on women, which I agree.
But
yeah, let's speed it up because we have other things to read.
There's a lot of things I do, though, that she doesn't do.
No, I mean, she's not talking about you. She's talking about this.
But I can only relate it to us.
Yeah. So I agree he has no respect. Yeah. Based on the situation we're talking about, the guy has no respect for sure. Watch someone say men and women aren't the same to justify him cheating and treating the mother of his kids bad. There's no justification for cheating.
Yeah, there's no justification for cheating.
But it's sad because society thinks that we should just accept that men cheat. No, I will not. And that's how I find myself a good
man. If you feel like you're getting to a point where you need to cheat, just break up.
Not ladies, I know not all men cheat. Not all men cheat.
And not all women are faithful.
You need help. Okay.
I was about to say, have you watched Maury?
That thing is scripted. Okay, so please. Let me see.
All right, girl, what you got?
Go ahead, read the comment. Okay. I was just checking if Enzo was still sleeping.
Yeah, he's still knocked out.
I am not working. Will they take my child away from me in court when requesting for child support?
No,
I don't know about that.
They won't take your child away. When you have less than your partner, it's an advantage for you.
Yeah.
So that's why women generally are awarded child support, because in most U.S. households, the man has a primary income. There are plenty of women that have income. Don't get me wrong. But when it comes to the eyes of the court, they look at how much the male is making. If he's making more than the woman, then the male is going to have to pay the woman child support. And at this point, it doesn't matter how much money you make now. It matters how much he makes, and they're going to give you a percentage of how much he makes. So you might be worried and, not doing what you need to do because you're afraid of what it could potentially do to you. But you also have to look at the positives of what it can do for you. You know what I mean? It could ruin your relationship more with him, but at the same time, it will hold him accountable for how he's not respecting you and your family.
Yeah, I mean, no man should have a problem with child support if he's doing what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Period.
And you can always get a free consultation with lawyers. It depends on the lawyer you go to.
How do you know all that?
Because I've had a lawyer before, but it wasn't for child support and stuff. It was just handling like old tickets and whatnot. But you can get a free consultation, and if they feel like they have a case they could work with, they'll take you on. I mean, you haven't watched Law and Order? You haven't watched CSI? None of these shows?
Okay. Somebody asked, Tato, did you have a child before marriage? You seem so knowledgeable.
No, but thankfully for me, I'm the youngest of 5, and all of my siblings had children. When I graduated out of high school, my oldest niece was born, and I got to really see what it was like to basically raise a child. I got to feed him, change his diapers, all those different things. So from then on, I really paid attention to when my siblings had children and learned what I could from them, because I did want to have kids when I was younger, but then life kind of went on, and I had partners, but having a family wasn't ideal. And so that kind of started to fade away. Luckily, you came around.
But he almost had kids before I met him, right?
Well, okay. I don't really want to talk too much about
Yeah.
that past, but I had a partner who was going through some health complications that were life threatening, and we didn't want to have kids right in that moment, but we did in vitro to set up the possibility for the future.
So you
I
guys,
wasn't ready to do it then, but then once the relationship was over, those things were destroyed. So no matter what this woman has to say, those lives will never exist.
I hope that what's it called when they put the egg and the thing together and freeze it?
It's an embryo.
So those embryos will destroy. So there's no little tattoo.
I literally just said that.
Are you sure?
Are you listening?
I hope that there's not going to
Or
be.
are you just worrying about what you want to say next?
Are you sure? Because it's not going to be like a soap opera.
Y'all heard me, right? Y'all heard me, right?
Are you sure?
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 No, yeah, guys. He destroyed those embryos.
Yeah, we don't gotta worry about one of them popping up in the future.
Tattoo is the type of guy that once he breaks up with a girl, he changes his number.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I moved on. Okay, I'm in a different zip code.
All right, so I agree. There's no excuse for cheating. You compliment each other very well. That's what my sister has a problem with. Just because she had a child with a man, she thinks she has to make things work with him, but he's a criminal and he cheats over and over.
Yeah, you're just hurting yourself.
Yeah, no.
You got to value yourself too.
Yeah. I know a lot of men that...
Tito, my name ain't Tito, even though I do have a cousin named that.
I know a lot of men that when they got married, they started acting like they got single. Yeah, they're for the streets.
There's this thing that, like, I don't know if you're a dirty dude, you'll definitely identify with this. But like growing up, I've heard so many stories about where a guy would use like a ring or a baby or a child to try to seduce other women because it shows commitment. It shows he knows how to handle business.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why some people would look at a married man and be like, "Ooh, I want him," but that's a game some guys play. It really is.
Ew.
Yeah, I had a cat, buddy. Still do.
Oh yeah, someone said I didn't know you had a cat. Yeah, we have. I remembered a married man trying to give me his business card. His wife's sister was the one who told me he was married and had a whole child with another woman on her sister.
Okay, speaking of having a whole nother child, can we talk about Love is Blind for a moment? Why is it on Love is Blind this dude? Okay, I don't watch the show.
Yeah,
Tyler.
His name is Tyler.
I saw a couple clips. Vera showed me a couple clips when he was matching with the girl that he's with now, right?
Yeah.
And he's sitting here crying. And first of all, I have an issue when people go on these little dating shows and you've only known each other for like 3 or 4 days, 9 days, whatever.
I think it's 4 weeks or something.
I don't give a damn.
9 days?
I don't care how long. You have yet to actually experience life with this person.
Yeah.
You're just having forced conversations. So when they start crying, like, "Oh my gosh, you get me so much. I've never thought I could feel love like this." Get the hell out of here with that bull crap. All right. We find out this dude Tyler got 3 children that he hid. He said he was a sperm donor.
Yeah. And he didn't tell her until after they got engaged. That's so scammy. Like I cannot go back from that. I don't know if she's gonna say yes to him at the altar. But if I found out that you had 3 kids after you proposed to me, I'll feel like you fooled me.
Yes. Especially when some of the clips you showed me, they're fantasizing having their own kids.
Yeah, and the scary part is that he kept telling her, "I want to have kids with you," but he never mentioned the kids he already has. Psychopath.
Let's look at that a couple different ways.
But as a man, what do you think is his reason for doing that?
He's playing games. First of all, he wants to win her. He wants to lock her in before she has a chance to say no.
Yeah.
So he's hiding his truths. We know people do this in the streets all the time. They hide the truth, but he's on TV.
Yeah.
He's not going to get away with it. That's the thing.
It's so embarrassing because not everybody is in her business.
Not only that, I feel bad for those kids because now those kids are all over the internet.
Yeah.
Like those kids didn't deserve to be all over the internet the way they are.
And then to know that your dad is acting like he's not involved and he's just a sperm donor, like you're nothing. I also heard that he took down all the pictures of his kids.
Yeah, now I need y'all to let me know what y'all would do in the chat because when I saw that boy in my blood. And this woman, she can't stand that man. Like she stopped watching the show because of him. Like legit, she couldn't do it.
I had a whole 30-minute discussion with Tato while he was working because I need to let it out about how I despise that man.
Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna be right back, okay?
Wait.
I'm gonna get the power cord.
Okay. Someone said it's okay. I know how old cats look. I used to volunteer with Animal Rescue League. Yeah, they look really frumpy. Greetings from Venezuela. Hey, Tato, you want to fight for Vera? Let's go! Let's go! Wait, guys, if you see me looking at my phone, I'm reading the comments. When I watch the ads, I miss out on what you're saying. I didn't know there were ads on live streams. I don't know why YouTube does that. I love you guys. Very fun and amazing couple. Funny, love you guys. By the way, I'm South African. Thank you so much. Mwah. Love your views, guys. Watching from Kenya. Someone said, Tato, I'm not saying you or all men. I'm saying the concept of loyalty is expected and put on women, which I agree. When they aren't, they are dragged, roles reversed many times. Not all men get praised, which is true. Yeah, they always say, oh, man, all men cheat, stay. The girl is nothing to him. He just needs to get a release here, right? Sometimes a woman's love can be so blind and so strong that they are willing to deal with a lot of stuff, from that partner to the young lady who made the comment, he doesn't love you. Yep. When I tell certain people cheating is horrible, people say men aren't monogamous and should exercise their options.
What'd you say?
When I tell certain people cheating is horrible, people say that men are not monogamous and should exercise their option.
Okay.
Women need to understand biology and that monogamy is a Western concept.
So it's interesting you brought that up. This is something I've believed in for a long time. I think, we go to school and we learn a lot of things like health, math, all these different things. And in health class, it only lasts for half a year in America.
Yeah.
And you only get it for 1 year. And all it really does is teach you about your body. But they talk a little bit about dating, a little bit about marriage, procreation, all that stuff. I feel like people really need to know the difference between monogamy, polygamy, and what other ways people have relationships out there, especially since the world is taking way more precedence to the LGBTQ community. We're recognizing people for who they are and understanding love is different for some people. You know what I mean? And if you're around the right people, you won't feel like a bad person. So if you're a polygamist and you're in a monogamous relationship, you're not doing anything wrong to your beliefs, but you're doing something wrong to your partner because your partner doesn't believe in polygamy. They believe in monogamy. And that's what I believe people should learn a lot more about, because then we could have a lot more healthy relationships. You got people getting in relationships thinking you're the one. I don't got to worry about nothing. And then they find out that person's been sleeping with 2 or 3 other people. Like, it's so messed up. If we just had a little bit more information, now granted, there's still going to be some dumb people out there that are just going to, mess around, make terrible decisions, try to ruin people's lives, yada, 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 just like Tyler on Love is Blind. But if you are equipped and you know what kind of person you are and it's normal, like LGBTQ is becoming normalized and people aren't making a thing of it, then you will understand, okay, I'm just a polygamist, or I'm just a monogamist, or maybe I'm just asexual and I just want to have a mental relationship with somebody. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Not a physical. So I think conversation will go a long way, and then maybe the
if people
were
more honest with themselves and what they actually want, there'll be less hurt in the world.
Yeah, it's true.
All right, guys. So should we do one more, Christian?
Yeah. What time is it right now? We still got plenty of time because we didn't start really until like 12:30.
Yeah, but I have to make lunch for Enzo.
That's okay. He's got some food still.
Okay, this one is lengthy. Mm-hmm. You read it.
Ooh. All right, guys. I have a really tough one. Sorry, it's lengthy. My boyfriend's sister and her best friend don't like me. They have to, oh my goodness, they had to pretend to like me in the past, but I realized that they were looking out for my best interest. They were not looking out. There's a little typo. They were not looking out for my best interest. So I decided to stand my ground and not play into them. They flipped the script and made it look like I'm the bad guy and that I need to be apologetic because my actions offend them now.
Wait, let's stop here. So this girl,
friend A and her best friend, don't like you.
Yeah, so this girl is dating a guy, and the guy's sister and the sister's best friend don't like her. Right?
They didn't even say anything about no guy.
She said that.
You already read this email?
My boyfriend's sister. She has a guy.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I missed that part. All right, yeah.
Should we start over?
Yes.
Okay, start over.
Yes. My boyfriend's sister and her best friend don't like me. Mm-hmm. They had pretended to like me in the past, but I realized that they were not looking out for my best interest. So I decided to stand my ground and not play into them. They flipped the script and made it look like I'm the bad guy and that I need to be apologetic because my actions offended them. Blank is an attention seeker and has always liked my boyfriend and wanted to date them. Blank is the best friend.
Just say the name. She put the name, right?
She did. Yeah. But I didn't. Okay, all right. So the best friend is Rose and the boyfriend's sister is Linda.
Yeah.
Rose is an attention seeker and has always liked my boyfriend and wanted to date him. But he's never been interested. So naturally, she had a thing against me. So boyfriend is faithful. Rose wants boyfriend, Boyfriend doesn't want Rose, and because boyfriend doesn't want Rose, Rose is taking her frustration out on you. Okay, I think I got that wrapped around. My boyfriend doesn't involve himself in all this and says I should just keep doing what I do as long as I know I'm not doing nothing wrong to nobody, which is something a guy would say. Recently, his sister's best friend, Rose, had her birthday. They had the same birthday. Okay, interesting. She had a whole party that I wasn't invited to, and he messaged her happy birthday, and they had a wholesome moment about it. I told him that hurt my feelings because it feels like I'm fighting these people alone, especially because I only know them because of him, and he should have my back, especially during the conflict with them. He apologized and said he'd do better, but usually does the same thing, just in different ways, and my heart is tired of being broken and let down by him. What should I do?
Loyalty, 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 loyalty.
Woo.
What do you think?
This is one of those sticky situations because you can, as a person, you can talk to your family members and reason with them, but you can't convince your family members' friends. Like they have nothing. Y'all have nothing. You know what I mean? In common. Y'all are just people at this point. You aren't family. You can't force that woman. So he can't force Rose to calm down. He can talk to his sister, and then his sister has to force Rose to calm down.
The sister doesn't like her.
It doesn't sound like that's going to happen.
But your boyfriend's sister doesn't like you either.
Right. So this kind of reminds me of a conversation we had last stream where we're talking about mother-in-law not being a fan and she's causing problems. So this all comes down to man. Boyfriend has to stand your ground. He's got to show that he's there for you. But there is something in what he said. Let it go also. You know what I mean? So when I say this, it's not easy for people to just let things go. You know what I mean? Like if somebody's constantly in your face, you're not going to be able to let that go. But you don't have to give people power either. You see what I'm saying? So like them having a party and you not being invited, you allowing that moment to make you feel angry is bigger than what it needs to be. You see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this isn't coming out right. I feel like I need to really like talk this out. With you, your issue. You know, if people have an issue with you because they don't like you, they don't like the life you're living, they don't like the man you got because they want your man, then live your best life. Keep making them jealous. Keep showing them that you got the life that they want and that you're happy. You see what I'm saying? There's a difference. You don't got to go out there and just flaunt it, but like, don't let them tear down your happiness just because they're jealous of what you've got. You're happy. You love this man. You want to enjoy your time with him. Then show that energy. Don't let them pull you back. And that's what I'm trying to say based on what he said. But that doesn't absolve everything, right, babe?
Yeah, because my blood is boiling.
I could tell. Like she was looking at me sideways when I was trying to talk.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'll let you take the floor from here.
Okay. My issue is that you know that this girl don't like your girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
She's not your want to involve yourself, but this girl that is friends with your sister, you should be able to, because she's not respecting your relationship, because she's trying to get with you. Okay? So why is he having a wholesome moment with her while he's wishing her a happy birthday, knowing that it's gonna hurt?
What was this wholesome moment?
His girlfriend.
Was it just a picture with like 5 people?
I don't know, but she said it's a wholesome moment. Okay, that's disrespectful. Like if I don't like somebody, there's no just if she's your friend from before you met me, just say HBD. Happy birthday, HBD abbreviation. You should not have a wholesome moment. Mm-hmm. And it seems like it's not the first time he's disrespecting her because she said he apologized.
Yeah.
Therefore, what will he apologize if he's not wrong? Let me finish.
Hold on. A man will apologize to a woman even if he's not wrong, just so that she can stop arguing.
But she says that he'll do better, but he usually does the same thing. Dude, like, I'm sorry, but if you're friends with somebody that wants you and you have a girlfriend, you need to distance yourself from that person.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Like, dude, like, why do men act dumb? That is so strange.
Sometimes you just gotta let things go, okay? At the end of the day, this man, if you feel like he's disrespecting you, then you need to have a conversation with him. And if he's not showing you that he's having your back, then you need to leave him. I'm tired of people saying everybody else has that. You have responsibility over your love too. Everybody wants to make it seem like, you know, this person needs to, you know, protect my heart. This person needs to protect my love. This person needs to protect my space. You need to protect your heart, your love, your space. Stop giving that responsibility to other people. So if you feel like this man isn't giving you the right kind of attention and respect that you deserve, you had that conversation with him. If he doesn't get what you're trying to say, you end the relationship. Y'all are just dating at this point. Y'all aren't married. You don't have children. So there's not a lot to lose. But if you want those things with him, then you're going to have to decide, okay, when it comes to his sister, what is he just going to get rid of that relationship with his sister? That's going to be difficult. And that happens in almost any family. Yeah. There's going to be at least one person in the family that probably doesn't like you as much. So you're probably not going to be able to escape that. When it comes to Rose, the best friend, you got to make it clear to him he needs to put his foot down. If he shows you those actions that he's put his foot down when it comes to him and Rose, then you're good. You're good. When it comes to his sister, you just got to ignore that crap. You got to stop letting that get to you. You got to be stronger. You got to be more tough. You got to be mentally ready to handle it because you know she's going to say some things. You know she's going to try to hurt your feelings. Don't let her hurt your feelings. Don't let her win. Come on. Yeah. Come on. You got this.
I don't know. This really leads something in me because I feel like if my man loves me, that rose girl is not your sister. Yeah. I understand if you don't want you want to be like neutral when it comes to your sister and
yeah, because Rose is going to exist.
Yeah, but like if you know that you love me and this girl doesn't like me and she wants to get with you, or I feel like as a man you should stand up and just close lines of communication because that's disrespect.
Yeah.
So that's disrespect.
But that's what I'm saying.
You choose me to be your girlfriend.
He needs to do these things.
Yeah, like honestly, yeah, girl, there's nothing you can do. Your man needs to step up.
Yeah, needs to step up big time. What we got next, baby? Let's read some of these comments. I'm gonna say straight up, that man is mad. Okay,
yeah, he's mad.
He's mad.
In this situation, he's definitely the mad one.
Yes. That's what my sister has a problem with. Just because she had a child with a man.
I already read that one.
Okay. Oh, I'm still scrolled up. That's why. Mm-hmm. Woo! When I worked into a nightclub where I danced, two married couples were there. The wife asked me to watch her husband credit card because they have a business together. She was afraid of him spending so much. She scared me. That's an interesting dynamic. What? Wife and husband go to a nightclub where people dance risque. Woo! You want to go to one of those clubs together, baby?
No.
Maybe we can get you a special dance.
No, I'm good.
Get you a little lap dance.
All I want is a baby. Give me another baby, man. I actually like these live streams because I can be a bit more open here.
Yeah.
Because there's not many people, so it's nice.
Yeah, we can just really have fun and talk. I like that.
So when they give me another baby.
You'll see. When her belly starts to go like this, there'll be a baby inside of it. If monogamy and polygamy was discussed in a high school sex, people would go into relationships with a lot more clarity. Yes, because that's where you're learning who you are and what you want out of this world. That's where many people find out if they're gay, if they're into this and that. Like, high school is a big place. You learn about it then, you're probably more respectful about relationships going forward. I mean, people are still people. People are still going to be dirty. But the better the information is out there, the better chance we have of being better people.
So somebody say, based on what we just read, the situation with the girl and her boyfriend, sister, and best friend, someone said that's not your problem. Mm-hmm. Someone said it may be cliche, but it's not your problem and be a bigger person.
That's what the point I'm trying to get across. You can't change people. So at the end of the day, the only person you have a conversation with is your boyfriend. And if your boyfriend is showing you respect, he's not doing every see, that's the thing. Some people say, I have a demand. You got to do every little thing I say in my demand. Well, guess what? Some things you demand might not be possible. Like, realistically possible.
So it's not possible for him not to text the best friend?
No. I didn't say it's not possible for him to text. That's something that he has to make a change on. Mm-hmm. But that best friend will always exist, which means she will always try to infiltrate. And that's the person you have to block out.
Yeah,
that's the person.
And he's not.
No, not just him. Her. She has to block out that girl too.
No, because that girl will reveal to her if that guy is actually the one.
No, if that guy is doing his job, like. Some people, if you give them the space to be a good person and they be a good person, you don't have to keep checking up on them. But he's not. But that's what we're talking about is what he needs to do.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying is if these things are done, then this is what will happen. See, you're so caught up in how you feel. But calm down. Let's bring it down a little bit, okay? If he does his job and distance from that girl, then you need to let that girl go and not give her any more power.
What I'm getting so irritated is that I'm so tired of men acting like we need to tell them what they're supposed to do as somebody with common sense and a brain. If a girl is trying to hit on you and your girlfriend doesn't like her, what do you do?
But here's the thing. If you don't say something, Then now you're trying to make us into mind readers.
No, she said that she don't like the girl, and he said that he said ignore them, but he's not ignoring the girl.
But
though.
That's what it comes back down to her. Then, okay, if he's not doing his part, you need to leave. This is what I keep coming down to. Okay, you can take action in your own life. Sometimes your life is going to go a direction you don't like, but you need to take action. So if you have a conversation with this man and he is not changing his ways, then you need to leave him. If he is changing his ways, then you need to stay with him, understand what it is, and not give that girl power. Those are the two routes you're taking. Yeah. If you decide to stay with him and keep feeding into that world, what that girl's doing, and he has shown you that he's made a change, then you're letting her win. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not just his responsibility. It's also her responsibility. He's got the major responsibility, but there's a little bit of work that she can do to help herself deal with the situation.
That made me so mad.
Yeah, I could tell.
Yeah, because like respect. What's the respect? What's the loyalty? Like, tell them, you remember when we started dating?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's this girl that invited you to a pool party.
Yeah.
And we're not even together. Were we officially together?
Okay. We were like, this was after my surgery. So we were together, but we weren't like.
Were we official?
We haven't clapped cheeks yet. So. Nevertheless.
We were in a relationship.
We were in a relationship, but it was just blossoming. It was just blossoming, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there was two situations.
And people knew you in a relationship.
There was two situations. One was an old friend of mine. We were, really good, close friends for a long time. But then, she went her separate way. I went my separate way. We would talk here and there, but we never were a couple. We never were any of that. I had gotten suspicions that she started to like me. Like me.
Yeah.
And it happened one night when we hung out. We went and got some drinks.
Were we together?
No, this was way before I knew you. We had hung out. This is when I started realizing she had, ideals for me, or thinking she had ideals for me. We went out, hung out because she was back in town seeing her family. So we went and got something to drink, got something to eat, just chit-chatted. And I went and dropped off at home. When I went and dropped off at home, there's this little move she did with her dress where she like brought it up like this or whatever. And she's in the passenger seat. She's like, I don't know what the hell that meant, but I was like, you need to get out of the car because that's something sexual.
What has to do with me?
This is the woman that you brought up.
Oh, okay.
So I'm giving them backstory so they understand why I feel this way.
Okay.
So ever since that moment, I had suspicions that she kind of liked me. Mm-hmm. So one day she hits me up and she's like, hey, it's my birthday and I'm having a pool party and a couple of my girls are going to be there. You and Vera are invited to come. And I'm just kind of like, at this point, I'm like, a couple girls, there's not going to be a single dude? Okay, there's nobody I can talk to? Like, well, y'all have your girl moment? Nah, this is a trap. This is a setup. So I immediately...
A pool party, inviting my man to a pool
I said,
party.
no, it's done. I'd never heard from her a day in my life again.
Yes, because you knew boundaries, you knew loyalty, you knew respect.
Yes.
So it's like, you know that this girl had a crush on you. So if this guy knows that Rose has a crush on him, why is he having wholesome moments with her and keep doing stuff that is making his girlfriend uncomfortable? Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying. He knew that she don't like the girl. He didn't need to read her mind to know that she doesn't like the girl.
But you're missing one key detail.
What?
Not everybody is Tato.
Oh Lord, yes, guys.
Okay, I rest my case.
I snatched up the only normal guy out there. I got lucky. Right.
What else we got? What's the comment saying, girl?
Yeah, what the comment saying?
Vera is so pretty.
Somebody said, maybe I'm heartless like Vera. Any relationship giving me problems is over. I'm not living for hardship.
That's what you gotta do.
Or stress. That's right, girl.
Listen, I'm tired of people complaining, being the victim, yada, yada, yada. If somebody hurts you, shit, that happened. You can't change it. Deal with them feelings and now take charge.
Somebody said, if a relationship doesn't work as boyfriend, and who's to say the marriage would work?
Exactly.
Please, very good subject, guys. Thank you.
Didn't I say y'all were just boyfriend, leave him? Come on, I'm spitting bars right now, okay? Are y'all paying attention?
Somebody keeps calling you Tito, but I agree with Tato. Gotta communicate. Love Vera though.
Yes.
Hey, you two. So happy to see you alive. Hey. Hi, guys from Germany. I love you. Thank you so much.
Oh, a man will keep doing what his woman allows.
Yep.
Oh, that's a tricky one.
And the only man that can be kept is one that wants to stay.
Yeah. And that's really what y'all got to get down to. I think women romanticize love and relationships differently than men. Men, when we're kids, we're not thinking about weddings. We're not thinking about a family, but that's stuff that women think about. And it's very important to y'all. And I think when people get together, they think, oh, what's important to me, he's going to think it's important to him. That's not the case. Because are you finding what's important to him important to you? You see what I mean? Like, it goes both ways. And y'all both have different intentions when you get into a relationship. So I think people need to really understand that and stop expecting other people to make these grand gestures for you. If people aren't showing you who you want them to be, then stop assuming that one day they will become that. They're not. Like, they got to show you those actions when you're dating, not once you finally have a kid, once you finally get married.
Gosh.
At those stages, that's
Funny.
when they become even worse of who they are or more of who they are. So I think in dating, people need to have stronger backbones and recognize sometimes it ain't going to work. Sometimes you're going to get hurt, get over it, deal with it, feel those feelings and move on and find that love that does care about you. Stop worrying about that dude that did you dirty.
Yeah, guys. Like, I think that when you struggling to leave a toxic relationship, just think about what's out there, how greater your life could be.
There's so many happy relationships out there, and you could be one of them.
Yeah, like, look at us. Not to brag or anything, but
not everybody's Tato, not everybody's Vera.
Wait, keep quiet. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I was really in a dark place, and I had given up on love.
Yeah.
And now I'm building a beautiful life with the love of my life and my kid. And I don't wake up every day stressing about him. I have other projects. I have things I want to do in my life. I'm not worried about a man. And that's what most of women go through. They're always worried about what their men are doing. And that's not how to live your life.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. So, lol, Vera's eye rolls are so funny. I wish I could be so expensive.
Aww.
Thank you. Somebody, oh my God.
Yeah, we just got a super chat.
Oh, thank you so
much. Love
the
transparency with your relationship. Thank you so much.
That's our first, is this super chat?
Yeah.
That's our first
It's funny you say that because like we see so many different couples online, and like the one thing that we really want to show you guys is just how authentic we are. You know what I mean? Like when you see us interacting, that's real. You know, we're not going to set up, some scenario in some store or whatever just so that we can get clicks for reels. Like, I'm sure you'll notice we'll go a week without posting a short or reel because we don't want to just lie to you guys and just make content. You see what I'm saying?
Also, we need to work. Our relationship is true. We make couples content, but we cannot just be posting anything and all the time. We also need to focus on our relationship, our mental health. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like sometimes when you do couple content, you're sacrificing your real relationship because you always want to put out that content.
You're exploiting your relationship.
And sometimes I feel like we have a line that we draw.
That's like with y'all saying you didn't even know we had a cat. Case in point, he's been in my life for 16 years. I see him every day.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel like I needed to share everything with you guys.
Even when we got married, like so many people were waiting for the wedding and stuff. We never showed anything.
Yeah. And because we know some things need to stay in-house.
Yeah. And it's not everything we share. So it's like that's how we roll. But thank you so much for your super chat. Yes. I feel important. It's my first super chat.
Aww. We appreciate it so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. Somebody said, I love your laugh. Thank you.
My laugh?
It's me. That's not how I laugh.
That's not how I laugh.
Stop.
Rubbish.
I love you guys so much. May God bless you too. Happy you're alive. Where is the cute baby? Have a great night, sweet family.
He's still asleep right now.
He's taking a nap right now.
He actually is going to get up in about 10-15 minutes.
Un coucou et un gros bisou de France. Coucou ma belle. Right is disrespectful.
I love how direct Tato is. I feel like that's the only way. I don't like Dan. Ask her. I don't beat around the bush.
Crazy. Even when we're in public, I'm like,
I say exactly what I'm thinking and feeling. I mean, last time on the stream, I said 2 words because I just say what's on my mind that I shouldn't have said because they're not good for search, and all that other stuff. And this stream, I've done a little bit better with trying to compose myself. But y'all see me, I'm getting a little emotional sometimes talking about this.
This guy is wild, and because this guy was raised in the.
I was raised in the ghetto. Okay, I was raised outside of DC. Spent most of my life either there or in the city that I lived in. It was gutter, okay? Like I had a friend, I had a bunch of friends who passed away, but I had one friend who passed away just because she was with her boyfriend and her boyfriend was a problem and they got sprayed, okay? So like, y'all hear the way I talk, the way I act. I've lived many lives, especially when I talk to her, she's like, who are you?
Guys, we're so different. And I feel like the things that I worry about, he's just like, girl, what?
Right on my street, okay? At my bus stop, right to the head. He's laying in the middle of the street. We think it's my neighbor. The whole time, we're not worried about somebody's laying on the floor. We're just trying to find our neighbor. And then we find out it's not him. And then we all go back to our house because that's how normalized my neighborhood was.
This guy's been through some trauma. So it's like, we're so different because me, I was more sheltered.
Yeah.
And you've been more. And then like.
I lived it.
And you said like working and making money. earlier than I.
Yeah, and then when I turned 18, I moved out to LA and I was living all on my own for like 4 years.
My whole life I've been living with my parents.
Ever since 18, I've been living on my own.
Yeah. So it's just...
How's that? You got a real man in your life. You got a man who knows how to hold it down, okay? He knows the streets and he knows the business.
Yeah, and he also pushed me to it. Like, since I met him, I can cook now.
Yes.
I can drive.
Yes.
What else have you pushed me?
So, first of all, you think so much clearly now.
Yeah.
When we first met, she could not get past her impulses. Her impulse would say, do this, feel this, go this. And she just have to indulge that impulse all the way.
Oh my God.
And she didn't have money management at all because she didn't have to really worry about certain things. And so she made a lot of money and she just enjoyed her life.
Yeah, because I was not paying bills. I was living with my parents.
Yeah, she was just buying clothes. I mean, she was looking good. She had some fresh clothes, man.
The stuff guys, I literally donated all of them. But what else did you? So I learned how to cook since I met you. I sleep earlier. I used to sleep like at 4 a.m. and wake up after 1 p.m.
Well, not just that, content creation.
Yeah.
Remember, you did Sims when we first met.
Yeah.
And you were making machinima. And even though you're really good at storytelling and understand how to tell that to people, creating content with yourself, you got to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
And you were not a vulnerable person.
I didn't want to be in front of the camera
at all.
It's weird because people think that I am the main entertainment, but I did not want to be in front of the camera.
Yeah, but then once she got in front of the camera and she saw how good she looked,
I just love it. I love
now she can't get enough of it.
I love being the person you guys see on the camera. That's me.
Yeah,
and I'm so glad I found a partner that accepts me for my crazy, because I'm crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm literally crazy like that sometimes. When he met me, I had a lot of anxiety. You remember? Mm-hmm. So when we would sleep sometime, I'd be like, I'll just wake up I don't even know. Do you think I was crazy? I was going through so much anxiety and depression, guys. And he just accepted me for who I am. And sometimes I do have my little outbursts, but he gets me.
Yeah, I get her.
Yeah.
I mean, you're really not that hard to crack after 2.5, 3 years of being with you.
4 years of knowing each other.
I'm just making sure she's counting right, okay? Because this girl was always confused about how long we've been together.
That's not true.
When did we meet?
We met the day we met for our first date.
No. When we met online. I remember the exact day we matched.
On Facebook dating. It was in April.
Nope, we matched in March 23rd.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Stalker. How do you remember?
Because you are somebody I can never forget. That's why I made you my wife.
This man was obsessed with me, guys.
Okay? I'm like Nick Cannon with Rihanna or with Mariah Carey. Why are you so obsessed with me?
You need help. Okay, let's read the comments.
Yes.
You're French. I'm French too. Yeah, I speak French, guys.
She wants them clumps of cells obliterated. No half Tito's on this earth.
Wait, if I didn't leave my toxic ex, I wouldn't be dating the love of my life now. Soon to be married, and I'll be Franco-Britannic mariage. Oh my God, congratulations, félicitations, ma chérie. Vas-y, tu disais quoi?
Oui.
What were you saying?
Yeah, je t'aime.
What did you read?
Poisson.
Can you stop speaking?
When the poisson done.
Can you, guys?
When the poisson done. When the poisson done.
He said brosser les dents is brush teeth. It's a song I sing to Enzo. Et on se brosse les dents when he brushes his teeth. Et on se brosse les dents. But please don't speak French. Yeah? Stick to English or Spanish. Thank you.
Yes.
What were you reading?
Yes. When I worked, I'm so far behind.
Okay, let's go back up.
Yeah, I'm so far behind. 41
years, asked Tato, and I still got my cats. Wow. 41-year-old cat? Or if she's 41 years?
She's 41.
Oh, yeah.
Asked Tato. How old are your cats? The cats that I have are Manx. Their lifespan is only supposed to be around 10 to 12 years max. Mm-hmm. The one that's alive, he is a special breed of Manx. This should have only lasted 6 years. Mm-hmm. And he's currently 16 years old.
Someone said, ah oui, je suis française. On est toujours quelque part dans les chats, mort de rire. Ouais, je sais.
What did you say?
Quiet. Beaucoup de français dans le chat, haha. Ouais. I love the shorts where the baby was singing that song. That is amazing. Oh, yes. Enzo. Guys, Enzo sings.
Yes. I have been playing him music for dinner.
He's so good at memorizing.
Ever since he was a baby. And now all of a sudden we play a song for him and he just picks it right up. And he loves to sing. He'll be singing by himself, just on his own. Nothing's playing and he'll just be singing.
Someone said she because of her boyfriend. Yeah, that's another story for another day. I guess that your friend that's your friend that got because of her boyfriend.
Yeah.
God is in your union with blessing. Keep the love. And I love you guys for being positive through the work you are doing as a couple. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, relationship story is so beautiful. Thank you.
I forgot. There was one other story when we were talking about that old friend that said there was another person that tried something.
That tried with you, yeah.
Yeah. So I was just chilling at home. I forget what I had posted on Facebook, but it was just like, just chilling, bored or whatever. And she had hit me up in my inbox. And this was when I think
together?
You and I had separated for a short period of time. We reconnected, and I think I just had my surgery on my back.
You separated?
That's what it was. I had just had my surgery, and she was like, "I can come over and make you comfortable." Remember when we weren't separated at that time. We were separated before that.
We're not even together. What do you mean separated?
No, because that was when me and you got back and started talking to each other.
Oh.
We stopped talking for a short period of time because we were just getting to know each other. Yeah. But then we started talking again.
Yeah.
She saw that I had just had my surgery on my back, and then I was just chilling at home, and I couldn't really go do much. She hit me up in my DMs, was like, "I can come over there and cook you some dinner." You know what that means. All right. She's trying to feed my stomach so I could feed her with something else. Okay.
What's wrong with you?
Did not happen.
This is the proof that girls, you don't need to tell a man, "Oh, I can cook for you," for him to want you.
If a man is a dog, he's going to be a dog. Yeah. And that's why I say you got to be in charge of your happiness. Stop playing these games and hoping you can change him. Enough of these, stop thinking you're God, that you can just snap your fingers like Thanos and you can just make happen whatever you want to happen. If he's a dirty dude, he needs to live his trials and tribulations to decide if he wants to become a good dude. That ain't going to be happening with you. That percentage is very, very low.
If anything, take from this is that a lot of women, they want to show a man that they can cook, they can clean. Guys, you don't need to do all that. Even when you met me, I wasn't doing all that. I just did those things out of love.
Yeah, and don't portray yourself as a housewife because then you're not going to sound fun and exciting. I'm just saying.
If that's who you are, okay, but
at the end of the day, a woman wants a man who's going to protect her. Y'all have these ideas of what a man looks like, what he feels like, all these different things. We do too. Yeah. So if you make it seem like you're going to be our housemaid, there's nothing exciting about that. There's nothing that says, "Ooh, we're going to have exciting sex. Ooh, we're going to go somewhere really amazing. We're going to enjoy our life." No, yeah, she's going to be there to take care of the kids. And again, men, we're not growing up as boys thinking about starting a family and getting married. So you're not hitting us in the fields when you do things like that. Yeah. You got to also identify how to hit a man in his fields, and you got to come at him with a little edge.
Be a bit crazy.
Yeah, we like that stuff.
Okay, so Tato is such a nurturer. I bless your relationships forever. Thank you. Vera is clearly the life and the soul of the party, and Tato supporting her is what love is really about. A man shouldn't be scared about her wife glowing.
Exactly.
So true. Thank you. Mais vraiment, tu es l'ami qu'on rêve tous d'avoir, Vera. Tu glows tellement. Mais je vous dis.
Oui.
Non, mais moi, franchement, je suis une des meilleures copines que quelqu'un peut avoir. Non, mais sérieusement.
C'est pas.
Moi, je suis trop pour les femmes. Je me bats pour les femmes.
Calum.
Les femmes, c'est mon combat.
Calum.
Vous voyez ce que je dis? D'accord.
Yeah.
If you speak French, you get it.
Yeah, calum.
Vous deux, vraiment un cadeau de Dieu pour vivre ensemble, un exemple pour les autres familles. Soyez bénis. Merci.
Is this how Enzo's going to be talking to me?
Yeah, Enzo is speaking French and he's like, rouge, vert. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, my, that's French. What if your man wants to keep you private and hidden?
Yeah, in this day and age, that could be seen as a red flag because everybody's online and they flaunt everything. But I think you just got to get to know the man and find out what's going on in his life.
Is he public with his own self? Why do you want to keep it private?
Well, there's a lot of people that keep a private life. You know what I mean?
Is he on social media
and that's what I'm saying. You got to get to know your man. If your man is a man that just keeps his life private, period, then it may or may not have anything to do with you personally. You see what I'm saying? He just wants to keep you private because he wants to keep his life private. But there's a big but. There are those guys that want to appear. What's that word?
Single?
Yes.
Célibataire.
And so, but I will say this. I can't say that's a true statement all the time because for the longest time, even still now, it doesn't say we're in a relationship on Facebook. You know what I mean? And when we first started dating, that's something that everybody does. They put on Facebook that they're dating.
She said he cheated on her before.
Oh, girl. No. He wants to hide you because he's dirty. He wants to hide you because he's dirty. After knowing that he's cheated on you before, why did he hide you? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah. He's hiding you now because there's somebody else. Either he has a family out there and you are the other one, or he's messing with somebody else and they're the other one. Unless the small percentage that situation taught him something, But again, why does he want to keep it private? Who does he want to keep it private from? His family? Online? Like, yeah, that seems a little suspect.
Somebody asked, when am I going to teach Enzo? She's actually in French. Mm-hmm. When am I going to teach Enzo to speak French? He speaks French, guys, now.
Yeah,
he says words and stuff. I speak to him only in French.
He when he needs his diaper change, he says it in French.
Yeah, when he takes it, he says it in French. He tells me that he's taking it.
Even though that's how they say it in Spanish too.
Yeah, I mean I can say caca. That's what he says when he. Mm-hmm. Also, he says rouge, vert, his colors. He says he can count in French till 10. But anyway, I'm posting a video tomorrow.
Yeah.
About like his progress and everything and how we parent Enzo.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be a day in the life.
Yeah.
Of Tato and Vera and Enzo.
Yeah, exactly. Let me see. Comment.
All right, let's go ahead and get this little wrapped up.
Yeah, we have to go. Enzo is up. I have to make his lunch, guys.
Yeah. All right. Nah, I'm pregnant with his first son, so I don't understand. And he constantly ignores me. I love so deeply and wish he would really understand that. So you love him has no bearings on if he loves you or not. And I think that's the distinction people need to understand. Like, how you feel doesn't mean somebody else is going to feel that way. It's just like when somebody says, I like you, but you don't say I like you back. And that person tries to force you to like them. Like, it's the same thing. It really is. You love this man, but he's not showing you that he loves you back. And that's where it's hard. You got to deal with those feelings. You got to deal with that pain. But if he's not respecting you, you also have to think about your child and figure out, can this man still be a father to your child? And if that's the least they can do, then focus on that. Let them do all their energy and be the best father they can be, because at least that's good. I know your heart is hurting and you wish that he gave you the love that you're giving him. Mm-hmm. But sometimes that's not reality, and sometimes that's not possible, and sometimes you just got to move on. But talk to him one last time, listen to the lies, listen to the truth, and figure out what you need to do.
Because men lie.
Yeah, like you need to listen to what he's saying. You know what I mean? Don't just hear it and accept everything.
All right, last one, and then we'll wrap up.
Yep, and then we're done.
Yeah. Vera, did you have high standards for men before meeting Tato, who seems to have high standards for himself? What do you think? Do you think I had high standards?
I don't think you had high standards.
Excuse me? I was just dating anybody.
I mean,
bring you to meet my father.
There was never any drawback with me. So, like, if you did have high standards, I didn't trip them up.
What's your understanding of high standards?
You have to take me out. You have to do this. You have to do that. You got to buy my father this. You got to pay the bride price. Like, you have to do all these things to earn my heart before I'll even give you love. A high maintenance person. Oh, we can hang out, but you got to buy me a purse. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, high standards saying, oh, I want a man that makes 6 figures. I won't date anything less than that.
No, I don't think that's what she meant.
That's what high standards are.
Really?
Yeah. Like, you have a high standard for the man that you'll be with, and they have to meet that.
I mean, I have a standards where I know respect.
Everybody has a standard, but respect, that's human level.
Yeah, but people don't have that.
But that's human level.
That's standards.
But anybody can give respect. Not anybody can have a high-paying job. Not anybody can be
so this, that's what
you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, it's a human condition that you're thinking of. What I'm thinking of is non-human condition.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, now I'm being a little extra.
So she said high standard is the character of a man.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
That I had high standard. You knew what not to do.
Yeah.
To not lose me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I mean, I care. Y'all saw on Tamron Hall. I had to let her know I was serious.
Also, you knew what I had to say that you knew. Yeah, I didn't need to tell you what to. You know what I'm saying? You knew what you knew that you couldn't risk the relationship, things that you shouldn't do to risk the relationship. You knew that. You know what I mean?
One thing is I'll let you guys go. But one thing is, before dating, I loved going to nightclubs where women danced. And, I remember when we got together, I had the itch to go. You know what I mean? I had the itch to go, and I wanted to go because it's not just because I want a woman on me. I just genuinely love the atmosphere. I told her, like, I would go and I would just watch a football game, you know what I mean, on Thursday night or whatever. And there'll be girls there, it'd just be fun to have them around. Yeah. I wouldn't actually get a dance, but I love to go just because of the atmosphere. Now, granted, if there was a girl that was attractive, I would get a dance. And that's what was messing up my mind. I was like, well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to mess those
I
things
never knew
up.
That.
So there's many times it's like, I wouldn't say it's an addiction or whatever, but like the thought would pop up in my head, like, man, I would miss going to a strip club, just like people would miss going to a nightclub and dancing and things like that. That's what it was like for me, but I knew that it wouldn't do good for my relationship.
Well, I didn't know that. Yeah. But you have a long history with that because his girlfriend was your ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, I had an ex. I mean, I had two. One, she was just a really close friend. It was starting to grow into something else. And then another one who straight up,
she was a stripteaser, right?
Yeah, it wasn't hard for me to bag a stripper.
But he knew, like, I did. You knew that you couldn't do those things mostly with me.
Yeah,
pretty much. So he knows me. So
your partner needs to respect you. If they don't respect you, stop playing these games with your heart. Toss them to the curb. We thank you all so much for watching us. Keep leaving some comments in later on. Maybe we can get back to the video and maybe comment on some of them things.
This live is going to stay up, so no worries if you missed it. Also, if you want to ask us relationship advice, you can email us on asktatoandvira@gmail.com. Do you want to write it down?
Yes. Yeah. I'll just do it in the chat like this.
Yeah, he's going to write it down. asktatoandvira@gmail.com. You can write to us. Thank you guys so much for staying tuned. Now it's time for me to go back and be a mom to my beautiful baby boy, Enzo. Love him so much, guys.
Thank you all for watching us. We love you. Make sure you like. If you're a new viewer, subscribe, comment.
Let us know what you thought about the live, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Bye-bye.